Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Heike and you're watching Stone Cold Coffee Crafts. Surprise! I'm going to give you two videos today. I initially hadn't planned to film a Crafty Chat today because today is Diamond Painting Theme of the Month wrap-up day for July. But then I thought, well, I've had days where I gave you 0 videos, so why can't I do 2 in one day? So that's what I'm going to do. I hope you just saw the wrap-up video. If not, I uploaded that an hour before this one went live. So just go back, have a look at all the wonderful paintings you completed during July. It was amazing, absolutely amazing, still blown away. And yeah, I thought I would share with you what I did since Wednesday, because I did a few things, as you can see. So I think it was Wednesday when I said don't expect any more diamond painting this month. Yeah, I totally lied, as you can see. I think the moment I clicked off that video, I thought, well, I could start on Sunbathing Kitty, couldn't I? So that's exactly what I did, and I'm color completing on that one, as you I think can see. I have completed the whole background on this, and I'm going to basically peel most of the cover back so that it's just adhered to this part. So I've completed all of the background. This is all single placed, I have to say. I tried to use the multi-placer for the first couple of rows and then decided no, this color is too light. It's going to show all the imperfections the multi-placers usually put in there with the drill placement. So I jumped off that burning plane real quick and decided no, we are going to do this one by one, which of course took a lot of time. But let's be honest, I'm currently very bored at work, so I had a lot of time to do that. And this is small enough to work on while I'm actually logged into my computer and at my desk, waiting for something to happen that I can do that is actually worth being paid for. So, you can see I've gone through the background. I've done all the black, I've done all the white, and I have started to do some of the oranges and reds and blues and stuff. There was a little snafu with one of the colors, the 402. Hi Lola, my little furry assistant Lola, the ragdoll cat. There was a little snafu here. This color here is color 402, and my bag of drills came mixed from the factory, so I had basically 2 colors in there. I'm going to see if I can show you the difference, because I had a darker and a lighter one. This is the lighter one and this is the darker one. So basically it was pretty much half-half, so I decided to use them all instead of trying to find that color in my stash, because I don't think I have a whole lot of that, and I didn't really feel to go through the whole box. And this is an acrylic painting originally, which they turned into a diamond painting, which makes it a little bit patchy. It's supposed to be like that, and I actually like the look on this. So I decided to fill in one big patch with the lighter color and the other big patch with the darker color. I also used the darker color, cat, remove your tail please. I used the darker color here, and then again the lighter color up here, and that made at least the patches in themselves consistent in color and didn't mix it up, because confetti, I was afraid that it would be noticeable, and this painting doesn't do confetti at all. It's all patches of the same color. Sometimes it's small patches, but there are no 2 tones that are close to each other, mixed into each other to give it some kind of confetti, you know. So I wanted to avoid that. So that's what I've been working on Wednesday, yesterday, and honestly also already a little bit today. So I filled in some of the oranges and reds today before I decided to film this. So that's the progress on that, and this should be finished soonish. And then of course I also did some stitching. I did probably less stitching than you would expect from me, but that's because of the knitting. I prioritized that one. So I worked on my second Yogacorn. As you can see, we are slowly but surely getting another pastel blob that looks like nothing. Going to give you a bit of a close-up. So I have finished with the yellows and the blends and put in the light pink and also the purple and white. And yeah, I have to finish the tail and the mane, put in the Kreinik stitches and the back stitching, and then that one is also complete. I'm going to work on this today, so I hope I will get a good chunk of this done. Should be able to. I don't know if I will be able to finish it though, because it doesn't look like a lot, but it's still a lot of stitching. We will have to see. But I think once the back stitch is in it, it's going to look so good. I really enjoy stitching on the Yogacorns more now than I did in May. I was kind of surprised by that, because I know that the blue Yogacorn annoyed the daylight out of me, probably because I had to frog it partially. And this one here stitches up so quick. I also changed my method. I printed it out right from the get-go, and I'm just coloring in where I have already stitched. So no pattern keeper for me, because I don't have an Android device. And so far I don't have a pattern where I really need it. So I'm still going pretty fast with my method as it is. That was my stitchy plan, because today is the 31st, so that means tonight at midnight I will be able to get the third drop of the Barbara Anna mystery stitch along for Christmas, Santa's Trip. So the third box is going to drop. This is going to be what I'll be stitching tomorrow. I fully expect to be able to finish that by tomorrow, because these little boxes are very small. They are just 40 by 40 and not full coverage. So that should be easily done in one day. Also tomorrow I'm going to get the supply list for a stitch along I just signed up to, which is going to be epically amazing. It's going to be the Dark Queen of the Seas, I think is the official name of it, by AutumnLaneStitchery. I just officially bought the pattern last week. I have ordered the fabric and bead kit from Under the Sea Fabrics several weeks ago. But on August 1st they are going to send out the supply list of things you need to get. On top of that, all the threads and stuff. So this is exciting. I also purchased the pattern for the Woodland Creature Christmas Mystery Stitch Along from Fourboysandanlgirl on Etsy. I think I will be able to do that one. It's supposed to be a small stitch along, so let's see how that goes. I have not picked out anything for that yet. I think I'm going to use Ada for that one, because I believe she asks for a quarter of either 14 count Ada or 28 count even weave or linen, and if possible with opalescent thread. So I'm pretty sure I have a quarter piece of glittery Ada in a neutral from Chromatic Alchemy. I have to dive into my fabric and see if I am hallucinating that. I hope it's a quarter. From Chromatic Alchemy I have pretty much all sizes of fabric, so we'll have to see if that is going to work, and that's what I'm going to use. I think I don't have all the thread colors, but that should be an issue that is easily solved too, so no worries about that one. And that's the immediate stitching plans before we are going to talk again on Monday, I believe. Is there something else that is going to drop that I'm going to do right away? I don't think so. No, shouldn't be. I hope I didn't forget anything. And now, drum roll. Finished this on Wednesday. And I'm kind of proud. We have a completed off the needle shawl. Cat, may I bury you under your favorite friend? So it's done, it's off the needle. I'll be honest with you, that shawl and I, we are still not friends. I tried to wear it. It's not blocked yet. I'm currently waiting for, excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm currently waiting for the second half of my Amazon order I placed. I ordered blocking mats and blocking wires and needles. The wires and needles have arrived. The mats still not. They should have been delivered 1.5 hours ago. I'm not sure what's up with that. I hope they will arrive today, and then I'll attempt to block this. But the two issues I have discovered so far is I don't really like how it sits around my neck. It feels very bulky and like it's actually choking me, because if I wrap it around my neck, that my tails, my side panel tails, are where I want them to be, it is way too tight around my neck. And if I make it any looser, these things are just too short, which is kind of disappointing. So either I just spent weeks knitting a very fancy cat blanket, or the blocking is going to solve that issue, which I'm not very positive about. As well as my second issue with this, which Lola is right now blocking out from view, is the tip. Kitty, can I move the whole shebang a little over? That's awesome, thank you. The tip is curling, as you can see, hopefully. It is, there's too much tension around here. It had a pretty good tip before I started to do the light green part, but I think that she did not calculate enough stitches in here for that, and the bind off will not give enough stretch to stretch this out, I'm afraid. So the tip is doing things it's not supposed to do. I really, 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 really don't feel undoing the bind off and trying to fix that in some way. So I'm not going to fix that. I'm sorry. I'm just so done with this project. I think it would be much more enjoyable to do this one again, but without the stupid fluff, because that's what's going on my nerves so extremely. Or I thought about maybe do it with a lace weight yarn and the fluff, so that it wouldn't be so bulky and squishy. But I'm not going to touch this anytime soon, because I know that Rachel enjoyed working on this. I did not. It just bored the heck out of me, and the side panels were a little more interesting, and they were quick. I did the second side panel in 2 days. If you put your mind to this, this whole thing could probably knit within a week and a half or something like that. I just want something next that is a bit more challenging, and I think I'm going to get that with the Casa Pinka, the Sharon Show knit along. I think that's going to be a bit more challenging. I hope not too challenging. I have this tendency to jump to extremes, but yeah, I hope that will be a little more fun. Also, that one will be a rectangle shape, so at least at the end of it I should not have something like this here, which is annoying. It curls in. Why? Hates this shawl me so much. But other than that, I totally love the yarn. So Castleview Yarns, all the thumbs up. Which is the reason why I got my yarn for the Casa Pinka knit along, also from Castleview Yarns, and I'm really excited to see how that looks. I got 4 completely different colors for that one. So, yay, excited. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah, if you have seen my diamond painting video of the month. Oh, no. Oh, don't get your days mixed. No, that's going to happen tomorrow. We are not going to talk about that. We are not going to talk about that. Oh, nearly tripped there. You nearly got me. Yeah, so knitting plan is, for right now, I think I'm going to skein my my sock set, my Beauty and the Beast sock set later today, and maybe I'm going to cast on my first pair of socks if I feel like it, at least something that's not fluffy. That could be a plan, because now I have about a week to wait until the mystery knit along starts, if I have my yarn by that, because I said that before, part of my yarn is dyed to order, so it might actually arrive a little late. I hope I can catch up. Yeah, I think very fancy cat blanket is going to be the destiny of this shawl. She's just too happy with that thing. At least it would fit you. Most of it is knit in yarn called Loki, the god of mischief. That fits you perfectly fine, my dear. Oh, want to see what happens when the cat is clumsy and grabs me for help? That. That happened tonight. I don't know what she did. It was dark, all lights were out, and she was lying next to me getting her belly rubs, as she does in the evening in bed. And suddenly she got up and stumbled and grabbed my arm. Which was painful, by the way, kitty. Do you see how happy she is? Yeah. Did who knit you the perfect cat blanket? I guess happy birthday, kitty. So, alright guys, I hope you liked this surprise. And I'm going to, yeah, rip it apart, won't you? Oh, that hurts, kitty, that hurts. So many hours. Oh, I can't let you do that, I'm sorry. Can't let you do that. Can't, my heart is bleeding. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoy your weekend very much. Stay tuned for tomorrow for the new diamond painting theme of the month. And yeah, we are going to chat on Monday, and then I'm going to chat a bit more about the theme of the month. Alright guys, bye.